ready to run. Fast class race. There goes the green light and they're off. And I Am Mr. Brightside began well. All galloping just after the start was Lexus on the beach, and it's drifting back through the pack. In the meantime, beginning fast, the Warrior Destrayos at start number 415 drives across the face of the field and heads them off. I Am Mr. Brightside's going to come up on the outside and have a dip for the lead here, and soon after join Destrayos. In third spot is Our White Knight, and they were followed next of all on settling down by I've Got a Life. 3 over 3 is next, and then came Blazin' and Cullen dropping into the 1-1. Getting going again is Lexus on the beach from Excitus in the city, and settling at the tail of the field is Monofith. In that order, they work into the lane now and head their way down towards the mile pole, and I Am Mr. Brightside has taken up the front running, leads Destrayos, who camps on its back second. In third posse now is Our White Knight, and they were followed next of all by 3 over 3. I've Got a Life and Lexus on the beach. Excitus in the city was pulled out 3 deep to improve around the outside there of Blazin' and Cullen, and its stablemates back behind it, Monofith, as they greet the judge with a round to go, 1,400 metres left to run. The lead time, 51.1, and that was slower than the previous race. And as they leave the straight, having a nice run in front is I Am Mr. Brightside. Second, Destrayos. In third spot, Our White Knight and Excitus in the city. Fourth, Without Cover. Followed by 3 over 3, and I've Got a Life back on the pegs next of all. So they go to the back straight as Lexus on the beach, Blazin' and Cullen, and here's Monofith on the improve as they run their way to the back straight with 1,000 metres left to go. First quarter of the last mile was 29.9, and he's had a very cruisy run in front here, I Am Mr. Brightside, but now going up to apply a little more pressure is Monofith. Third under lock and key now is the Old Boy Destrayos, and then came Excitus in the city, Our White Knight. Further back in the race then is I've Got a Life covering up 3 over 3, and Blazin' and Cullen and Lexus on the beach are at the tail. Second split, an even 30. 59.9 for the half, and that was on the back of a 51.1 lead time, so he's had a real good run here, this leader, as they come towards the home turn with 500 left to go. I Am Mr. Brightside, he's about to get rolling, leads the way from Monofith second, Destrayos third, and then coming to the outside, Excitus in the city, Our White Knight. 3 over 3's pushing into the clear, and I've Got a Life heads the remainder, but he says ta-da on the home turn and opens up on I Am Mr. Brightside at races 2.5 in front of Destrayos. Excitus in the city is trying to wind up. Further out is 3 over 3, but the leader still is I Am Mr. Brightside. Here's Excitus in the city starting to chomp into the margin. It's I Am Mr. Brightside in front with 50 to go. It's hanging on, and I Am Mr. Brightside goes all the way to beat Excitus in the city. I think flashing through the middle, Blazin' and Cullen grabbed third ahead of Our White Knight, 3 over 3, and then came Lexus on the beach, Destrayos. Further back to finish then is I've Got a Life, and Monofith has pretty much been pulled up to a walk, is just going to cross the line, tailed off last. 27.2 third split, 27.2 last quarter, 155.8 the rate.